Alright guys, welcome back to another battle with Sharpedo43. And this is the Underused here, and he's actually using his ORAS game for once. And once again, guys, I am trying to use some of your suggestions. You might notice Slacking, Slacking, that's the thing it's called. And a few other Pokemon that you might have requested in that battle a while back, where I did ask for Pokemon suggestions, so there's that. Anyway, he's going to go ahead and lead with Houndoom, as I lead with the Slacking, and he is going to just go ahead and go for the Will-O-Wisp, which, yeah, actually kind of cripples Slacking right off the bat. Although I'm going to get an Earthquake off, nonetheless, this is a Choice Banded Slacking, and it is going to hit it down to 1 HP despite the Bird, which kind of just shows you the overwhelming power of Slacking. Now, I'm going to stay in here, figuring that he knows that I'm going to have to either switch or, stay or get the Truant, so I go for that. I do that because I don't want him to predict a switch and just go for, predict a switch, basically. So I go into Electros here, and I do that because I think he's going to go into his flying type, because he does have Pokemon Crobat, which is immune to Earthquake. But he doesn't end up predicting that at all, or trying to do that, and just goes for a Super Fang, which cripples my incoming Electros. Not a very good play for me, although I am able to finish off the Houndoom. So I go bang into Slacking. It's pretty much death fodder at this point, but I do have quite a few good moves that I can use no matter what he goes into. He goes out into Swampert, and I just go for a Giga Impact, which is super strong, obviously. And I crit the Swampert, which kind of pretty much, I think, negates the burn. Is that what it does? Because I hit it down to yellow HP, which is kind of nice. Although my Slacking is dead, I cannot switch it out. And, yeah, it's just going to go ahead and die. He's going to go ahead and switch, which actually kind of benefits me here, because I'm going to die to my Bird anyway. And now I can actually go into something knowing that he has Crobat out. He did get the Stealth Rocks off, which is kind of a nuisance. I go into my Gligar. I'm pretty confident I can wall this thing. He's going to go for the Toxic, forgetting about Gligar's immunity. So, yeah, maybe he thought I had a different ability, but I think immunity is probably the best one, so I'll take it. He's going to go for a Defog after I set up my own Stealth Rocks, which is more than fine, because that's going to get rid of the Stealth Rocks he laid on my team as well. If you guys don't know, Defog is an excellent counter to hazards, but it will also get rid of the hazards that you set up, so not great there. I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide, which is my one attacking move on this Gligar, not Earthquake, as he's going to switch out now into Roserade, which is a pretty solid switch. I'm just going to go ahead and set up my Stealth Rocks again, figuring that he probably would switch. But yeah, or just force him to need a Defog again, something like that. But yeah, I'm going to go into my Cobalion now, because I'm pretty sure I resist all the moves that Roserade usually carries, to be honest. And I am a Calm Mind Cobalion, so I'm just going to go for that Calm Mind here, hoping that he doesn't really have any way to hurt me. I mean, the only thing I can think that's even neutral is a Dazzling Gleam, but apparently he carries Hidden Power something. I guess it might be Hidden Power Fire, Hidden Power Ground, and surprisingly it kills me even after a Calm Mind, which is actually surprising considering Hidden Power is not stabbed, and yeah, also it's a pretty weak move overall, but it does end up taking me out, which I was kind of surprised about, especially after the Calm Mind, but it just shows you the power of Roserade. Anyway, I'm going to go into Badar Manatan here and just go for that thing I do, which is a Flare Blitz, and that is going to take out the Roserade. And in comes Sharpedo, and I'm actually really scared about this at this point, especially if it's Mega Sharpedo. It can definitely be a severe nuisance to this team. Just go on to this thing, I guess, kind of as death fodder, I don't even know. But, yeah, he's going to go right down to Swampert, I guess, and he ends up carrying the Castop Berry, which, not really sure why, actually. Castop Berry seems to me to be I mean, it worked out for him here because he's able to get the Scald off before I kill him, but Castop Berry is, unless you have a way to, like, stop your damage at 1 HP, like, like, Castop Berry is really good with Pokemon with Explosion and, Sturdy, but, I guess that worked out for him there. I shouldn't, be judging. Anyway, in comes Sharpedo again, which is, like I said, a Pokemon I am scared of. He's gonna go ahead and go for the Crunch, which does kill my Electros, and, gets a speed boost. Now, this is UU, so it can be a Mega Sharpedo, and it's ORAS, mind you, which makes me really think it's Mega Sharpedo. Why else would you want to play an ORAS when he usually decides to play XY? But there you go. There's Mega Sharpedo. And I'm really hoping a Pokemon I have can live a hit from this thing. Feraligatr can live 1 hit from this thing. And just go for Waterfall. And unfortunately, I had the choice before this battle. I have 2 Feraligatrs, both Dragon Dance. One has Earthquake, and one has Ice Punch, and I, of course, brought them with Ice Punch. So all of my moves were resisted by this thing, and now I am super afraid that this thing can sweep. I go into Gligar, hoping that this thing does not carry a water move, and I can kill this thing with Rock Slide. He goes for a Crunch. It's a 2-hit KO by the looks of it, especially after that defense drop. Come on, Gligar, kill this thing. It's in... Oh, God. Sharpedo is an extremely frail Pokemon, but my Gligar, with an unstabbed Rock Slide, not enough to take this thing out, and now I'm hoping that he really doesn't have a rock or water move, because he didn't go for it against Gligar. Looks like he just has this, because he doesn't have a water move, because he's trying to use his ability, but, Dimantan, too frail to take, out, to survive and take this thing out. But, either way, that was a fun battle, Sharpedo. Finally got that Sharpedo sweep he wanted. But, that was a nice match. Today's question of the day is this. If you could sweep the opponent with any Pokemon you want, what would it be? What would you want to sweep with? Now, obviously, for Sharpedo, being that this is his namesake, you would want to sweep with Sharpedo. As for me, I like sweeping people with Magikarp for obvious reasons. But aside from the obvious one, Dustbuster. I would love to get off a Dustbuster sweep. It would be awesome. Anyway, leave a comment about that, and see you guys next time. Later.